This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, and we got Tory Lanez starting off with the whole Meg case. There's so many conflicting stories coming out. I'm hearing some stories of the friend and of Meg and her. They were arguing, and supposedly this girl has gun residue on her hand, but that's not confirmed. None of this stuff is like, they're coming up with all these scenarios where Tory Lanez is innocent. And that's why this has to go to trial, because there's two conflicting stories. And that they have to, this isn't going to get worked out in a pretrial. This has to get worked out in trial now. If Meg is not telling the truth, right, she's going to be in a lot of trouble. I don't know if there's any way to, like, this is such a weird case. This has to go to trial. How entertaining is this going to be when it goes to trial to see who actually is telling the truth? To see all the... We haven't really heard the Kelsey girl really speak, or the bodyguard. When they have to speak and everybody gives their testimony, and then the cops give their findings about everything, this is going to be real spooky. They said they couldn't find the bullet fragments. What's going on in this case? It is crazy. There are so many loopholes in this case. I don't know who's telling the truth anymore. I just know that there's a lot of lies being told, probably on both sides. Jayda Cheeves. This is Lil Baby's baby mom. They were together, like they were a couple for a while. But she basically confirmed that Lil Baby did take Saweetie on a shopping spree. She said, "I'm Miss Chanel. I know what moves in Chanel." And she said, "I been knew about it, and I was wondering who was going to find out about it." Now, of course, Jason Lee, the person who broke the story, knew. He's the one. He has evidence, right? Which makes me think that Jayda Cheeves tipped him off. And or Jayda, is that her name? Yeah, whatever her full name is, and tipped him off, and he let the story go. That's what I think happened. So Quavo must be tight, like, cause Lil Baby and the Migos, they don't like each other. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, we kind of get that. I don't know what happened there, but maybe it's just pure competition. They just don't like each other. It's funny because they were friends in the beginning. So Boosie, we talked about this. He's being brought to court for like $500,000 or something like that for that whole disturbance that happened on that concert. They're blaming him for breaking equipment and everything, but he's blaming them for not having proper security and his life being in danger. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of believe Boosie, but we'll have to see how that plays out. That's a spooky little story right there in itself. Then we got Nicki Minaj talking about bringing back Queen Radio. Joe Budden questioned where it was. She said, "Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate you asking and caring. We have a new home." Official announcement. Oh, sorry, she's not on Apple Music anymore. Official announcement coming soon. I got to shout out Larry Jackson at Apple, though, for originally putting the idea on my radar and giving me the blessing to explore the avenue for the show. I mean, listen, she can do whatever she wants, but it's a really inconsistent show. It's really just for her venting. It's fun. It's entertaining when it goes on, though. I think she probably just needs, it might even be better on Twitch or something for her, because she could just go live when she wants and talk to the Barbs, and they would like that. It would be more access. I don't know. So 50 Cent and Rick Ross. Rick Ross is desperate to sell this album, man. 30,000 the first week. He's like, what worked before? Well, 10 years ago, I dissed 50 Cent. Let me do that again. That's what he's doing. Now he's, he dissed the BMF show, which we'll get to that later. But really, he challenged Jay-Z to a Verzuz. He says that would be interesting, but then 50 Cent, he said, I would wash 50 Cent. That would be too easy. I don't know. I'm not even going to call it. I love Rick Ross's music. He's very lyrical. But, you know, he has a lot of hits, too. So does 50 Cent. 50 Cent would never do a Verzuz, I don't think, because he's just too busy doing other stuff. His focus is far from music now. Music only supports the TV shows he's doing. Like, he'll do the soundtrack, obviously, for each one of his shows, but I don't think he's interested in music per se anymore. Would Rick Ross win? I don't know. Possibly. I mean, 50 Cent has a lot of hits, but so does Rick Ross. And Rick Ross has a lot of melodic music. It's just, would Rick Ross wouldn't win, but it would be good. I'm not going to sit here and say it wouldn't be good. I don't know. 50 Cent, though, some of those records are just too big, man. I don't know. Like, Rick Ross had big records, but 50 Cent had, like, big records. Like, I don't know. You know, it's really like how the night goes. It's not just about the records, as we've seen. It's about who outperforms the other person as well. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I might have just said the same thing. I'm very tired. I'll come back with another video in about 2 hours. Then I'm definitely going to go to sleep because I'm so tired, man. Have you ever been so tired that you feel depressed? That's how I feel right now. And I still got to go work out because if you take a day off, it's just no bueno. Appreciate you guys. Peace.